Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do shit, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Welcome back to the Guru Podcast. You know,
yeah, let's go.
we took a week break.
Yeah, busy week.
You know, life happens.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way.
And as soon as you film your previous podcast, Micah Parsons gets traded the next day.
And that's
Isn't that great?
That's just what happens, guys. You know, that's just the love of football right there. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So let's get into it right now. We're just gonna get right straight into it, and we're gonna talk about what is Jerry Jones thinking over here.
Nothing. There's nothing going on in his brain. I don't understand. Like, how do you trade the best defensive player in the league for a bag of potato chips? Like,
Makes no sense.
how? Like, do you not have the money? I don't understand. Like,
I mean, you're paying Dak Prescott, you're paying CeeDee Lamb, and you're gonna end up paying that much. I mean, you should play that much to your best defensive player, a generational talent.
Yes.
But again, they were also not last, but close to last, or the defense with him on it last year. So maybe that's his mindset of, why am I paying this guy the bag when he's not performing, when no one did anything last year?
I believe that if they got this extension done before TJ Watt, before Aiden Hutchinson, they would have saved money and been able to do it.
Yeah.
And would have been a smart move. But, I mean, as most Cowboys know, when have they done the smart move? So,
well,
now
since Jerry Jones has been there,
exactly. Now you'd have to pay him more than everyone else, which is a lot. TJ Watt got paid a lot of money. So they were too late. That's it. They were too late.
Too late to the party. Couldn't pay the guy that they had to.
Yep.
Just didn't work out for them. I mean, that's good for us as Giants fans.
I'm so happy to not see Micah twice a year.
I think that's minus 6 sacks for Wilson this year. I think?
Exactly.
Hopefully,
at least 5.5.
Less chances for injury there. What I mean. So I mean, you know what?
Healthier.
It's good. And maybe it means more segue into getting Jackson Dart in there quicker.
How happy is Dart when he heard that news? Like, how giddy was he? Like, oh my God,
yeah.
I don't want to play
The whole
if
team.
He even had,
ecstatic. I mean, even though, which news came out yesterday, that Dart is the second string.
Yes, which is also
crazy to me.
Yes.
Why is Jameis on the team if Dart is number 2?
They said they don't want to trade him away, but if you put Dart as second string, you're kind of saying you're open to it.
Yeah.
But,
because Dart is one play away
from
going into the game on Sunday.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
It's insane.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, of course, it's preseason. Guy looked like he was ready.
Yeah.
Guy in college, guy did it all the time. Yeah. Like, he didn't look like he was frazzled at all in college. So maybe they think, it's going back to... But this is the NFL. It's different than college. It's different than the preseason.
Week 5 he's starting.
I really hope not.
Let's just agree. Let's just say what it is. He's second string, and I don't think it's far away from first string. Again, one play away, but I think by week 5, especially if we lose 3 out of those 4 games, he's starting. They want to have the Giants fans watch the game. If we get blown out, especially if we get blown out those 3 out of 4 games, I'm assuming that Dart's in.
I would rather have Jameis, even though we're losing. I mean, it's a losing season then. I'd rather see him go, man.
I've been watching clips of him just say gabagool like 80 times. Gabagool.
He's our guy now. We converted him.
Exactly.
He's a New Yorker, baby. But, all right, that's NFL news for you. That's what's happening.
Let's get back to the main focus of this podcast.
Let's get into the fantasy aspect of it. For all along, we've been wanting to talk about this forever now. Just reactions to our 12-man PPR league.
Yes.
Joe, what pick were you again?
I was pick 8.
Oh, you were pick 8.
I was pick 8. You were pick...
I was pick number 3.
Pick 3. Commissioner getting a good pick. All right, whatever.
No. I hate drafting up that high. I really do.
I remember last season when you were first pick, and everyone was just... Because you'd never do this. But it was kind of weird how the commissioner got first round pick.
I'm also a bit of an idiot, and I was looking in the hat Even though, like, everyone knows in this group, I would never do that.
No, not at all.
You know, that's why I took over from the other guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not naming any names. But it's okay. Anyway.
But let's go, because you were before me. Let's see, your first pick was?
My first pick, which a lot of people are already going to be crazy. I went to Christian McCaffrey, man. I know we were talking about it, and I was a little over it. But I just saw him there.
Yeah.
And I was comparing him to, like, Barkley, who was there. So we went first overall, went Jamar Chase. Then it went Bijan Robinson, actually.
Yes.
So Saquon was there.
Gibbs was there.
Gibbs was there. Jefferson was there.
Oh my God.
You know, which ended up falling to you.
I somehow fell with Justin Jefferson 8th pick.
And how do you not?
I don't understand. How do I? But how does that work out? I mean, it went. We just said Chase, Robinson, McCaffrey, Gibbs, Barkley, Lamb, Henry. Henry 7. I don't hate Henry 7.
I don't either.
But I would much rather have Jefferson 7.
Yeah.
Especially in a PPR league.
Yeah.
Like he is Henry. I'm not saying he's a truck. It's very hard to tackle a truck.
Yeah.
But PPR league, I would 100% want Jefferson over.
I was expecting Henry in like early to mid second round. That was where I was seeing him most in mock drafts.
Even last season, he was towards the end of the first round, which made a lot of sense, and it actually helped. It was perfectly formed.
But now we know his role in Baltimore. Exactly. He's right next to Lamar Jackson when it comes to rushing, and there's no receivers. So
none. Zero.
It's either Lamar Jackson or it's Derrick Henry.
Yeah. And
with a sprinkle of flowers.
Yes, I was so glad I didn't have to like pick between, Puka or Genti as I was. I went on a tangent about rookies in the first round. I didn't want to be in the situation where I talked about. I didn't want to be.
And Genti was picked what? Pick or two after you?
Right after. He was ninth.
He was ninth pick. I mean,
Genti,
look, might not be a bad pick.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I would probably have went neighbors and asked to borrow your jersey for the whole season.
But it would have been there.
Or St. Brown. I love St. Brown. He's watching him on wide receiver on Netflix.
He's a dog, dude.
Oh, he's great, amazing.
And he's a genuine person.
Yeah. He's so cool.
So
yeah, and then I want to talk about because I was the next pick before your next pick.
Yeah.
I went Chase Brown, which made me so happy.
It's beautiful.
That was, I think, obviously it's easier to pick the first few rounds. He's not like is plenty of amazing players.
Yeah. But
I wanted Chase Brown. As soon as I saw I was 8, at all my mock drafts, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get him because he's a great player on an amazing offense who's gonna be down most games, and he's catching the ball too. So, and having him as my second pick, I'm more than happy.
And not to mention, he's basically your second back because I don't think the audience knows his keeper in the last round from last year was Kyren Williams. So his team so far, if you haven't been listening, Justin Jefferson, Kyren Williams, Chase Brown.
Yes.
I mean, you're a stud at round 2 already. Like you're already I
feel pretty good about myself.
You're already looking pretty good there. I feel
pretty good myself, and we go to with your second.
So it came all the way back to me. It was a lot of the major players went, and then I'm just staring down, AJ Brown, Brock Bowers, and a couple of elite quarterbacks, and I was like, in our league. 6 points is for passing, 6 points is for rushing. So either way, whatever way you score a touchdown as a quarterback, you're getting 6. So quarterbacks are huge in this league.
Yes.
So I was highly contemplating going like a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, something like that. But I know I needed a wide receiver because they were going to be 4 more picks before me, and other guys needed receivers as well. They don't think like that. So I ended up going with A.J. Brown, even though much to my chagrin, because you know what? He just disappears, dude.
He does disappear.
But then he has the games where he's just there. Like, you know he's there.
Yes.
So it makes up for it. I just hope it happens more towards the end of the season.
He stops reading.
Yes. Stop being on the sideline and score me some touchdowns. All right? But then it came right back to me, and it goes back to the discussion where I wanted the connection with Jalen Hurts so bad, and he was there for me. And it just came down to, you won't believe it, rock, paper, scissors with my partner. Because he wanted no part of Jalen Hurts this year, which could be amazing. Who knows? He's saying that he had the best offseason of his life, so he's not going to play football. And I'm like, I don't believe in any of that stuff, but he's a little superstitious like that. And ever since I've had him on the team, I've made playoffs. So you know what?
Fair.
I kind of wrote it.
Fair.
I said, all right, man, what do you want?
Yeah, either he wanted.
And he wanted Joe Burrow.
I mean, again, I would be happy with both of them in third round, especially in our league, like you said. Quarterbacks are overpowered in our league. And then by that time, I mean, in my eyes, it goes not in no order, but top 5 quarterbacks, fantasy wise: Burrows, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Mayfield, Jay Daniels. Mm-hmm. Fantasy wise, those are the best 5.
Oh yeah.
After that, you could wait.
You can't go wrong with those guys.
You could wait until round 6, 7. Not that I did that, but you could wait 6 or 7. To draft. So and when it came to my third round pick, I'm like, I have 2 great running backs. I have a star wide receiver. I want someone I can put in my lineup and not think about it. Now Brock Bowers is gone. I'm going to start tight end. I'm going Kittle.
Yeah.
McBride
was already gone.
Hawkinson's. I honestly want to stay away from Laporta. I just had a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I think because last season he was supposed to be a star, wasn't.
The whole Lions team is in shambles, so I totally agree with that.
But our draft plan was to get Purdy anyway. So drafting Kittle, I mean, at least National Tight End Day.
You don't have to worry about anything.
I don't have to worry about anything.
You're set.
It doesn't matter who's playing me. He's going to get 2 touchdowns. So at least you solidify a win no matter what.
That's right. You're good for 1 week, yeah.
That felt good. And then it came back to me for my 4th round pick, Marvin Harrison Jr. Ooh. I like this pick, especially as my wide receiver 2.
Could be a league winner, man.
I think he's going to have a star season. I mean, not that the Cardinals are going to be amazing, but if they're, I think they are going to be down a lot more. Most of their games are quite close. Kyler Murray, I hope there's no Call of Duty coming out, but I think...
You know what's so funny?
Tell me there is.
I was looking up the release date for this. November 14th. so you might want to trade him, and I might want to trade Kyler before that.
I might have to drop him.
Because Kyler Murray will not be showing up for any of those games.
Yeah, but I mean, I was because it went that way. See, I was either... I had Marvin Harrison Jr., I was... DK Metcalf, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers, I needed a wide receiver, and my partner was like, Marvin Harrison, he was a star. I think he's gonna have a great sophomore year.
Yeah.
At least as long as he does what he did last season, a little more consistently, that's all. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Now they have that chemistry with Kyler.
Absolutely.
You can tell in the beginning of the season there's a little bit rough.
Exactly.
But again. It's not like it's glue. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so then it came back to me, and, I kind of saw that at that point there were no more running backs. Or did I go the other guy first before that? Now, pull up the information for me over there. What does that say? I did go Monty. Okay, cool.
Knuckles.
Yeah. I went Knuckles. I went Montgomery on this pick because I feel like even with Jahmyr Gibbs there, he's still a safe pick, barring injury, because he's been banged up a couple of years in a row now.
Yeah.
So I think as a number 2, I think he's gonna be just fine for me.
He's got that touchdown ceiling. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Obviously
he's that goal line guy, and Jahmyr Gibbs is the guy to get it for a 20-yard pass to the end zone.
Absolutely.
So as long as they get on the 5, Montgomery's gonna score.
Absolutely.
And then it came back to me, and then I'm pretty sure I grabbed the McMillan the third of all of NFL, which I can't, I'm not even going to butcher his name. I'm just going to call him T. McMillan at this point. But, he could be a stud, dude.
I think he's a stud.
219, 6'4", on an offense that just lost Adam Thielen to the Minnesota Vikings, and Jalen Coker, which you told me it's not Croker, it's Coker, to the IR. So, the only one there is Xavier Legette.
Okay, yeah, and I like Bryce. He's a great quarterback. He had a very good end of his rookie season. He looks ready to, be star quarterback. So I think they're gonna be a great combo.
Yeah, number 1-2 punch with wide receiver. As long as that works out, I think I'm okay at wide receiver.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. And then I ended up getting DJ Moore. I think the reason why I really zeroed in on DJ Moore for my fifth pick is because I feel like there's been 3 times in my fantasy career where he's had 3 touchdowns against me in 1 week, and it broke my heart. Because I just see, you just turn your phone off. You're like, I don't want to look at it. I'm up by a lot. I'm hanging out. And then, how does he have 2 receiving and 1 rushing touchdown? on like a Monday night game for all... I'm like, let's just protect myself from that.
But he's weird, too. He has games where he disappears. But again, that's why he's going in, the 5th round at this point? That's where we're at? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's a high ceiling for you to get him at. And, again, with Ben Johnson going there as the new head coach over there, they're going to be an offensive-minded team. So it could work out.
Yeah, I think Caleb has some proof still.
Absolutely.
He's not amazing, but he's definitely not, benchable. Yeah. So he's going to be throwing the ball as much as he can.
Yeah. And then who'd you get in your 6th pick?
Let's talk about my 6th pick.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm nothing... Like I said before, when you have those top 5 quarterbacks gone, you should wait a little longer for a quarterback, because everyone else is kind of like really the same.
Yeah.
Now, I had Brock Purdy last season. He was very good. Like, especially when you count out the games where it was snowing and he had 1 point, which I benched him, thank goodness. And the games where, obviously he had all of his weapons hurt, which doesn't he hasn't a lot of weapons this season. I mean, he's McCaffrey, as long as he's healthy. You got Kittle.
Ricky Pearsall.
That's
all you got.
That's it. That's all he's got.
Until Ayuk comes back, until the Juwan Jennings contract goes back.
Exactly, and he's still hurt too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but he was still so consistent, even though he didn't have those weapons last season, that I'm okay. Just give me 20 points a game. 20 points. I'm happy. I picked Brock Purdy. Especially with the Kittle.
You got a good connection.
Kittle connection.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I definitely could have got him, pick 7, the earliest.
Yeah.
But again, like our quarterback, you want someone consistent that you can just put in and call it a day. And then go see your pick, I believe.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, it was either Evan Ingram or was Evan Ingram. And then Zachary Crosser. Yeah, I went tight end over here because I saw a lot of tight ends going away. And at least the last couple of years, Evan Ingram kind of shows he can kind of do it. He did it on Jacksonville for the most part.
He did.
And I think the only issue was that he was a giant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you don't want to be a giant.
And I mean, look, he's more a wide receiver more than anything. And now he's on the Broncos with Bo Nix, and they're a heavy passing team.
Love Bo Nix. I love Bo Nix.
Yeah.
He could have
been a great steal if someone grabbed him in our league, which they did.
Yeah.
At the right time. But, at tight end, it was kind of slim pickings there. Tyler Warren was just taken before me, which that was my guy I was eyeing big time.
He was definitely on everyone's draft chart as a star next to it. If you can, grab him at this round.
Yeah, I was hoping to get him in the 10th because that's when we do our keepers from 10th and on. But he was grabbed around 7, and I was totally blindsided. He's a rookie.
He's a rookie. Rookie? Tight end, 7th round. I don't know. That's early.
And then I came back and I grabbed, at the point, it sounded good because they had just traded away Brian Robinson Jr. to the San Fran.
Yeah.
So you figure, they must love this new rookie.
And our draft, was that before that trade, right? The day before, I believe?
The trade already had happened.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I was already on the radar that, this Washington Commanders running back is out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just snag him and see what happens. And then I go and scroll on Instagram, I find out he's 4th in the depth chart. So,
well,
you live and you learn, guys.
Exactly.
Some rookies don't work, some do.
Absolutely.
And then I think we come up to you.
And I drafted Tyrone Tracy, which is funny because so our father's in the league, and he picked Scatterboo before Tracy was even gone.
You just never know.
I mean, to be fair, I love Scatterboo. Mm-hmm. I've talked about it on this podcast a few times at least about how he loves running into trees. I mean, as
of right now, yes, he is the starter.
Yes, and he also catches. Yeah, and they both catch. It's kind of the same thing in a way, which is scary. As long as he performs the first few games, I think he'll keep that starting role. But I mean, it's all it takes is one bad week.
Yeah,
really.
And they might be thinking long-term. Like,
Long-term,
Cam
exactly.
Scatterbo might be the guy middle end of the season, too.
He absolutely can be. And him and Dart are, like, best buds.
Yeah.
So it's like...
So maybe you make a trade. Maybe he makes a trade with you. At least both you guys have something to discuss.
Absolutely. And after Tom Tracy, I picked up Deebo Samuel, which I felt was a steal of a pick, as long as Terry McLaurin either goes somewhere else or holds out.
And guess what happened the next day?
Next day, Scary Terry just signed his contract for a boatload of money, which he deserves. He's a great receiver. I was like, damn it, that pick was so much better.
Now deserves? I don't know. That's a tough thing, because we were talking about it last time.
He is older.
He's older. I'm not just saying that. I mean, he already had $22 million coming his way. And then he goes in and he just demands more money because you played better. Like, you sign a 3-year contract, whatever terms it was. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but, like, you should just get that money no matter what. Yeah. Because what? If he underperformed and had 700 yards with 5 touchdowns, what? The Commanders could come back and say, hey, we're going to take away your money? It goes back and forth.
No, it's true. But the thing is, I feel like Washington is one of the cheapest franchises.
Well, yeah. I mean, they had to change their name.
Exactly.
I mean, what does that say to you?
They don't pay their players. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm right about this. I'm pretty sure, you know how, like, players would grade their franchise and how, like, the food is, how the workout equipment is. I'm pretty sure Washington is clearly dead last.
I'm pretty sure I saw something like that.
All right, so I'm not wrong. You gotta fight for your
results.
Yeah. You want to fight for your money when you can.
Yeah.
Especially, like, because you don't know who's getting signed that next year for the same amount, like, the same time. So they're gonna, instead of making them pick one more player to pay, just pay him. Get done now. But either way,
going back to that, that's what happened to Brian Robinson Jr. because they would try to rework something with him, and then he ends up going to San Fran.
Yes.
And then now look at your running back depth. It's different. It's much different. They're going to be a much different team this year.
And with my Debo pick, I don't feel upset, but he would have been way more of a steal if Terry ended up going somewhere else. He would have been number one. Yeah, he would have been number one. He lost some weight. Thank God. Whatever.
Actually, CC got some stirrings from last year.
Yes, from last season.
Yeah.
Next time, just start him and you win the whole championship. But whatever, we will talk about that. And then I believe it goes. I go again, right? Oh no, I went Tracy then. So it's you next.
Goes me, and then who was my next pick? Because you have the results right there.
I have right here.
Beautiful human being.
Jaden Higgins.
Oh yes, another 6'4", 219-pound receiver. Rookie. So I have 2 of those that hopefully one of them just hits.
If one hits, it could be a league winner. It depends how big they hit, but still.
Yeah, I got him, round 9, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, he's number 3 right now behind Nico Collins and Christian Kirk. Yeah. Sure. But I think Christian Kirk could fade.
They both could get hurt. I mean, I don't wish this on anyone, but both of them are quite injury prone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially Kirk had a really bad injury a year and a half ago, I believe.
Yeah, year and a half. And even Collins was out for like 6 weeks, almost 8 weeks last year
and
too.
That diminishes their whole offense. They're a passing offense.
Yeah.
They really are.
So, I mean, and he's the same build as Nico Collins.
And without Mixon there,
they have to rely on the pass.
With Nick Chubb, and I love Nick Chubb. But people are saying he's slower, which, I mean, one of the worst injuries a player could have.
Absolutely. That was disgusting to see that Monday night.
Yeah. And he was on my team that one. But, like, at the end of the day...
You're just worried about the player.
Exactly. Like, at that point, dude, I don't really care. This is fantasy, but that ruined his... I mean, not ruined his career. He still had a great career. But it could have been so much better if he didn't get hurt like that.
Yeah.
And it sucks. That's the part of the game which really, upsets people.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just about your fantasy points.
Exactly.
These people have lives. They have families. They have things. They have lives after football.
Exactly.
So you just hope for the best.
Yeah.
And then I came back, and I'm pretty sure with my 10th pick, I went with... this is my 9th pick then. Right? This is my 9th? I went Brian Robinson, or is he my 10th?
Brian Robinson was your 9th.
He was my 9th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Brian Robinson Jr. was my 9th because I needed that cushion for my boy McCaffrey over here. I mean, if I didn't get him, it could have been tough, and I saw a lot of people eyeing him. It would have been 20 more picks to me, and I think he would have been snagged.
There's a very good chance he would have snagged.
So I decided, let me just play it safe, grab him here.
Yes.
and I'll have a starting running back in San Fran.
Yes, I agree. Now, I ended up getting in the 9th round Cooper Kupp. I like Cooper Kupp.
Oh my God!
I mean, first podcast.
You know me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I believe we talked about his
yes.
haircut too. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
the first podcast.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
He's older, sure, but I think he's gonna be solid in Seattle. Especially even like for bye weeks, he can still surprise you. Age is age, but he still has very good cuts. Very, very as long as he's healthy. You know?
I don't think he's washed either. You know, I mean, he has Sam Darnold at quarterback.
Yeah, and Darnold had a very good last season.
Oh, with Minnesota, he looked like he was on top of the world, and then playoffs come, and we're going back to Jet Sam Darnold.
Exactly.
It happens, man. It happens.
Everyone cracks.
But you know what? With that offense, I think he'll be all right. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he'll be all right over there.
And I don't hate him at 9. And 9 is
9 is not bad.
And in my 10th pick, I got J.J. McCarthy.
Where the keepers start in our league.
And I think he had a whole year recovery from his injury, and if he ends up being a great quarterback, I mean, I think it's a great steal for keeper wise.
And you have the good connection with Jefferson for this year too, if that ends up being the case.
Yes, it depends how Purdy. I'm starting Purdy first, but I mean, if J.J. McCarthy, throws up some haymakers.
Comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to start either of them. Honestly, I can interchange both of them at this point now. Before week 1 even starts, I'm okay going back and forth.
This is the end of the draft where it goes. What we have, I think 17 picks total. I think we had
16
total.
Yes.
So this is the point where it's like, okay, let's see these next 6-7 picks to see, throw a dart, and see what happens here.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
And that goes a nice segue into what my next pick was. Kyle Pitts, baby.
I don't hate this pick.
I rode the Kyle Pitts train.
I don't hate this pick at all.
This is actually my first year with him, by the way.
Yeah.
Because everyone's always said, I'm never drafting him again. It's never happening. Then the next season comes about. Everyone's excited about the fantasy season. Then it goes,
it's his year.
Kyle Pitts, 1.01.
I love how Penix is even talking. Like, we're using him a lot. I'm really excited.
If he's saying it, I mean, so was Kirk.
Or he's saying it for the memes.
And then Kirk was dropped 10th week. That was it. So, you know what? I said, screw it. Let me just do it. Why not? And, we'll lead off the rest of our bench just to knock it out.
You're yours, yeah.
I'll just read it out. It went Jaden Reed, Tyler Algier, Kareem Hunt, Kyler Murray, Jordan Mason, and Will Rashard, because we don't do defenses. Will Rashard, the kicker. So, you know what? I got some studs. I got some backups in case anyone gets hurt. I have some guys I can make trade with, like the guy who has Brian Robinson Jr. on the Falcons. If he needs his backup Algier, sure. Smart. If Brian Robinson gets hurt, I have a starting running back.
Exactly.
If Pacheco gets hurt, same exact thing.
Yeah.
I have Kareem Hunt. So I was just trying to give my back. Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason was my keeper in the round 15. Aaron Jones goes down. I have another starting running back, and I know he was great for San Fran last year, so I know he's consistent.
It was funny during the draft because we said we have keepers. How many times people said, "Oh, Jordan Mason was a pick"? It's like, no, he was a keeper. Everyone wanted Jordan Mason.
People were looking at him.
Everyone wanted Jordan Mason.
So, and everyone knows Aaron Jones is getting older, and it might be Jordan Mason's time to shine.
Exactly.
Potentially.
Yeah, and he had a solid season when he started.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And that my team.
For the rest of my team, honestly, my bench is probably my weakest link in my team. So after J.J. McCarthy, I drafted Tyler Goodson, a backup for Indianapolis.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think Taylor, he gets banged up pretty often.
Oh, absolutely.
And having a rookie as a potential keeper, I'm happy with doing that.
Well, he was not a rookie. He was a rookie last year.
Glad you're here because I wouldn't know that. I thought he was a rookie.
It's okay.
No, that's how much I know
but
about
he was good last year when he played for Jonathan
solid.
Taylor. Yeah.
Exactly. And then my next pick after that was Adam Thielen. At the time, was in Carolina.
He was the number 2, number 3 over there. Yeah.
Now he's number, God knows how much in Minnesota.
Well, now he's number 2 behind Jefferson until Addison comes back.
That's true. But I mean, I'm okay. Honestly, I'm okay if he has a solid week. I had Justin Jefferson. I'm not going to start both of them depending how it goes. Yeah. I don't like starting 2 receivers in the same team. you're putting all your eggs in one basket.
That's right.
You know, and only a few times it really works out.
Yeah.
You know, so if he has a solid like 20-point week, 15-point week, and I'm not gonna ask for a star. I'm asking for someone I can put in for bye weeks. You know,
Guy in your flex.
Exactly. So, and then my next, I wanted the handcuffs. So I drafted Blake Corum, and I drafted Samaje Perine, because I do not like injuries.
No.
I do not like injuries. And obviously my Evan McPherson is my kicker, Cincinnati, because ChatGPT said he was better than the other kicker I wanted. So he's going to score more points. And then obviously Kyrie Williams as my last quote-unquote pick, but keeper. So
yep,
I'm happy.
That edges it out. I love your team.
I like your team too.
I'm not in favor. Thank you for being nice to me. Thank you for sparing me the.
Well, okay.
I'm 11th rank in the league in the standings.
Obviously, with my team, with Kyron as a keeper, I'm gonna be. This is my last year with him, so it's really like I am. I feel like a franchise owner with a star player on his last year on his contract.
You have Aaron Judge and it's his last year of the contract.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And I'm like, we're making this push. If we have to.
You gotta trade all your assets.
Exactly.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit
at the
this
trade
year.
deadline, I am going all in with whatever is possible.
Good to know.
I'm trading 4 players for 1 star. I am doing whatever it takes. I'm stealing people's phones. I am.
You're hacking into my GM account over here.
I'm telling Scotty to text me as soon as an injury happens so I can get that player off my team.
Yes.
Whatever it takes. But yeah, no, I'm happy with my team. I'm super happy.
You know, again,
you don't
who
know.
knows
Dude.
what happens? We will find out tomorrow. We're recording the day before Thursday Night Football. Yes. Dallas Eagles. Gonna be a great game either way. Either way, fantasy wise, this bunch is gonna go down. Everyone's gonna be mocking on the newscast, talking about the Micah trade all the time.
I would love to bet the over under how many times the name Micah is said.
Oh my God! There's got to be something on FanDuel for that.
There's got to be like 7.5 times.
There has to be something.
7.5 is the line for me at least.
But that's a good segue because we're gonna get into our number 1 games we think are gonna be amazing for our fantasy.
Exactly, our make or break games.
So we'll be right back.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
All right, guys, and we're back. Yes.
Yes. I'm so locked in. I'm so ready.
This is where it is.
Yes.
This is all we've been waiting for.
Yes.
Thursday Night Football coming up.
We're like 30 hours away. Yeah.
Friday Night Football.
Yeah, I forgot.
Sunday all day, and then to finish it all up, Monday Night Football. Come on now, let's go.
So ready. So locked in. This is going to take over my emotions for the next 6 months.
So now let's hear it, though. What is the number 1 game you're looking at on this week of games?
So I realized that my number 1 pick and my number 5 pick is playing on Monday night. I got Justin Jefferson and I got DJ Moore playing on Monday night. That's going to be huge. So if I really think about it, I should be down by I don't know how his team's going to play. I don't know how my team's going to play. I should be down 20 points going into Monday night.
You would think. It depends. We've been playing fantasy for so long. We kind of know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Or we kind of think what the projections are going to be.
Yeah, because if I'm down by 25, I think Justin Jefferson can do it by himself. He can do it himself.
Yeah.
But if I'm down by 35, 40 points, it's going to be very close.
And I think that game could be easily a shootout.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's the beginning of the season, defenses are still sleeping at this point.
Yeah. But then you think of the other way, because
the offense could be sleeping too. Yeah.
Week 1, 2, and I feel our old boss Pat, he says every season that offenses are slow in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And that could happen too. We could have
with defenses.
Yeah, we could. Defenses do very well in the beginning of the season. But you never know.
It depends on what stars show up and which stars don't.
I hope it's 42 to 35.
Yeah.
That's why.
At the end of the day, that's what you care about. As long as none of those are plays that you are facing, then that's what matters.
That's exactly true.
And then honestly, a game that I'm really looking at, and it's because I kind of have to, it's the San Fran game. Even though there's no really like big matchups between like any of my star players. I'm just kind of looking at that game because I want to see if I made the right pick
with McCaffrey
in grabbing McCaffrey third overall.
Fair.
Because if he's the guy that he was the year before, and he's running at 25 miles per hour, catching the ball, and the only guy on that field making plays for the San Fran 49ers, then I got to steal. At number 3.
Absolutely.
That's it.
It really you probably were able to tell your first drive with McCaffrey
will sell me the whole season how it's going to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm so nervous.
Just sweating.
It's not even the 1 o'clock game. It's the 4:05 game.
You gotta wait forever for those games.
But you know, it could have been worse. It could have been the Monday night at 8 o'clock. It could have been. And I could have had to listen to Joe Buck's stupid mouth with this Troy Aikman. Whatever.
That's one thing I'm not looking forward to is Joe freaking Buck. But anyway.
Watch it on mute.
Exactly.
But, you know, it's that game. And then obviously, because we're both Giants fans, not at 1 o'clock, sitting down, having some wings, having some Coors Lights, just enjoying that fucking New York Giants game, baby.
I love it.
We're back. I know I'm excited now because I can be excited now.
Hopium.
It's all here. It's hopium for a 3-0 preseason.
I'm so hyped to watch our defensive line just destroy and mangle offenses. That's what I'm more excited about. I mean, as long as if Dart's not on the field, I'm more excited watching our defense play. Yeah. I want to know how many sacks our defensive line is going to get this season.
And with that, it's going to lead to more offense and even more opportunities. Exactly. This team's going to be so different. Yes. And we played the Commanders so hard the last 2 games with a terrible roster last year. Imagine what we're going to do this year to a team that lost a bunch of guys, that a guy was on holdout and he's not up to speed yet. Yes. I think it's going to be a much different game than people think. It's not going to be a shootout. Giants can still lose by 3, sure. But I think it's going to be much better than we saw.
So you bet the Giants spread?
Oh, absolutely. Putting the life savings on that shit.
Oh, my God. You should put on the Giants suit.
Oh, dude. That's already the plan, baby. I'm going to work in that.
I love it.
I'm working at 4 o'clock in the morning. I leave at 12, and I'm going to be wearing a suit all day.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's it.
That's amazing.
That's the tradition.
That's great. That's This is it.
We're back.
We're back.
The vibes are back. The boys are back. Look at us.
Look at us.
Would you believe that?
We believe that.
But that's it, guys. We cannot wait for the end of these games and to react and to tell you. Some of us are going to be happy.
Oh, yeah.
Some of us are going to be crying.
Oh, my God.
It's just the way it's going to be. Our fantasy teams are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Our teams are going to be shit, or they're both going to be shit. Who knows?
I want to see, like, with ESPN, they love to rank your team at the end of the draft. They ranked me, quote unquote, first,
and me 11th.
And me, exactly. But this is what happened. I remember when Dad's team was ranked last, and he won it all.
The whole thing. It all depends on moves that you make, on acquisitions, some waivers, some trades.
I think
some guys get hurt.
I'm gonna focus a little more on trading this season. I'm gonna try and get at least one trade done.
You gotta eye those teams that are needing a trade. You know, you gotta those hungry ones.
Yeah, like 4-6 teams that need a win.
Yes,
especially during bye weeks.
They're desperate, dude. Exactly. That's what happens.
Exactly.
And then our league. Last place punishment.
Exactly. You're playing no matter what.
You're playing no matter what.
Even if you know you're not making playoffs, you're still making trades. So I'm excited. Yeah. I'm very excited, to say the least.
It's going to be a fun season, man, one way or another, and we're here for it. Okay. All right, guys. Have a fun one. Enjoy your football, and let's go Big Blue. Here comes the